That's a little better. Hello, everyone. Welcome back. My name is Shannon, and I have got a stack of Advents to open. I had a full day of work today, so not a lot of clips. It's one of the reasons why I don't feel like I can do like a full Vlogmas. It just doesn't feel like I have anything interesting to say most days. Hopefully this is working a little bit better. We may or may not get a little visit from my puppy as she is circling around. But it looks like she's settled in on her bed over there. So I have 7 Advent calendars to open, and I'm not sure if I can share them. I did not take a picture of them earlier. Got a tripod set up, so we'll see if I can manage this. There is my sock of the day. That was probably not a great idea. I'll have to try to remember to do that otherwise on another day. So I have my Clue socks on today that I made for going to see Clue live. And before we start opening the Advent calendars, I have not quite finished my stripe from each of my Advent socks. I've gotten 1 stripe from each one, but I will say I am loving these. These are the Cozy Knitter socks. I do like the ones I did last year, but what I like about this year is that's a nice distinct color change. Like the rainbow ones from last year were nice, but there were some of those colors that seemed to blend in, and I didn't know if I was doing 1 stripe a day or not. And then I am loving this purpley, and then the mauve. It's like with the dark, very fun for me. So after I'm done with this, I'm going to finish up. I have 1 stripe on each sock, and then I need to finish one of these stripes on the Woolens and Nosh set and do the entire other stripe on the Cozy Knitter set. So 2 socks every day after work may have been more than I could fully handle. All right, so the first one I have grabbed today is my Haunted Holidays from Fangirl Fibers. My box keeps closing on me here. Okay, there we go. So I'm going to try not to do them in the same order every time, but here it is. So, ooh, a very different color today. So yesterday we got like a super pale gray. This is like a nice dark, I'd say black. So very big contrast day to day. I am, of course everybody's just joining me. This is only the second day. I am keeping everything in its bags until I have fully decided what I'm doing with it. I think at the end of opening each Advent, I'll probably unpackage them all, get a picture or a video clip of them all laid out, both to share on here, but also for myself for reference later. So the next one I have is my Ruby and Roses. And the color on here for day number 2 is Stringing the Lights. Alright. So, ooh. I like that. To me, that's very witchy. Purple and green, which if you can't tell, I'm doing Christmas Advent still in my ghost sweater. Witchy colors are definitely for me. I like that so far. I mean, the box for this one is like pale pink, which I like pale pink and everything, but so far the colors are very dark, and that's a lot more me. Next I have my Jenny box. This is again the only one that I did not purchase for myself. My mother purchased this one for me. None of these were gifted by anybody except from my mother. None of these are sponsored or anything. So day 2, a little box here. The Jenny box is from Missouri Star Quilts, or just Missouri Star. But it is a sewing and quilting company. So these are a little different, but I feel like they still fit. All right, so what is this? okay, this is cute. It's like a little tiny old-fashioned iron that's a box. I've got some, oh wow, a lot. I've got some pens, some like little jewels, desiccant, tiny little lights, a couple of containers of beads. I'm like holding them up at the wrong place. Some bells, bows, like a bunch of them kind of floating. Cannot hold it all. A few like little beads there, and a little thing of buttons. So it's like a little bag with some interesting, I guess, notions, or a little tin. Like, this is such a cute tin too, like the old-fashioned iron look. I definitely did not have an iron like this ever. I'm not sure very many people did, but super cute. And the little quilt motifs on the outside is a very Missouri star. All right, so let me slightly move these so I have room to stack my next stack. I definitely feel a bit like I went overboard this year. It's got me really thinking what I'm going to do as far as buying yarn next year. So the next one I have is a chick that knits. This one's theme was dark and dreamy. And day 2 is dolphin dreams. So cute little bags here. And ooh, I was expecting a little more blue, but I like the purple. All right, I'm putting the tag inside when I'm done, and then just right back up. Yeah, I really don't know what I'm going to do with any of these when I'm done, but I'm enjoying the process right now. I do have some ideas that I keep coming across. This is the only one that I kind of have an idea on. This is from Maple and Barley, and this one is only a 12-day one, and it is zodiac themed. So day 2 is Taurus. And I've been thinking I'll just do a pair of socks with these. 12 different colored stripes will be great for the a pair of socks. Okay, I like that. Really makes me think of like roses, like the green and the pink. I always love seeing how people interpret different things. I don't know what I would have thought for Taurus, but I love what they thought. All right, 2 more to go, almost done. So this is from So Happy Jane, A Grand Adventure. And box number 2 was inspired by visiting Zion National Park. All right. So, ooh, okay. So this one's color is called Terracotta. Absolutely captured it. Some of these I do sometimes I have little ideas of what I might do with them. This one, I don't know. Sometimes I think the ideas of what I might do with these various ones are really just more based on my grand ambitions that I'm going to work through all of these right away. I keep going a little bit there. Okay. Last one I have. This is from Wonderful Wool. This one was universe themed. So each one, number 2, has a space theme. This one is Mars. This planet used to be warm and covered in water. Each year on Mars is 2 Earth years, and it has 4 distinct seasons. So I do love the little facts about the various Earth or spatial things. All right, so I'm expecting red for Mars. Okay, it's red, but it's kind of like almost candy cane there, like red and white and a little bit of gray. I was definitely expecting a much darker red. So So yeah, that is all of my advents for today. I do have a little bit more work to do on my stripes. And of course, this is so different for me having to come home and try to edit every day after work. So I got to get right on that while I finish the rest of my stripes. But I will see you back here tomorrow to go through some more boxes and see what we have. I am loving getting the colors, and even just like 2 colors from each of them, I keep getting inspired by what I might make. But that's all like next year's problem. I have enough projects right now, and I need to just enjoy the projects I have instead of planning every project I may or may not get around to in the future. So until tomorrow, have a very happy making.